Okay guys, well we have just touched down in Amsterdam.
And after 3.5 years of full-time travel,
Yes,
we've got a new adventure about to start.
About to start. We're going to introduce you to our new little home on wheels very soon. We're taking you there. We've bought...
Cool. And its name is Kenny the Camper.
Kenny the Camper. We have bought a camper van and we're about to show you all of Europe. We're going to take you with us. Let's go.
So how are you feeling?
Well, can't wait to see this van. This van has been a long time coming. We've seen many photos.
Yeah.
We've had some reupholstering done. We've had new solar panels put on the roof. We've had new set of tyres
And
put on it.
wait, back up the wagon. You gotta go back. So, when we very first set off at the very start of 2019, one of our thoughts was, could we travel Europe by camper van?
Yes.
But that year we stuck all through Asia, and then at the beginning of 2020, we thought, right, this time we're going to head through India, Saudi Arabia, and then get to Europe. And so we had great plans that was going to be our camper van 2020, beginning of 2020. And finally, it's now 1st of November 2022.
And here we are.
2.5 years later after that, we're still travelling, but we haven't been around Europe yet with the kids. So here's to the new adventure.
Here we go. Kids are just walking off. So that was it. We were ready to start our Europe trip in our camper van for the next 12 months.
Hey guys, you're in Amsterdam.
Can't wait chilling. Can't wait to see Kenny the Camper.
Crazy driver.
Here he is, Izoski.
Whoa, can I have a go?
Alright.
Crazy driver.
Hey, look out, let's go.
Chug it on. This is the nighttime bus from Harry Potter.
This is it.
This is the night bus. You know the night bus from Harry Potter?
Think Harry's gonna be here?
I don't know.
We're actually early.
We are early. Is he here? Okay, we're a little bit early. We won't give him a hard time for not being here waiting for us.
Let's go get something to eat. I'm so excited. And early. This is
He had a sign all planned and everything.
Okay,
That's all right.
Great. Anyway.
Will we wait? Hey, we should actually make a sign for him. Okay, departure 1 and 2. These are the instructions we've been given. Okay, let's go guys. Right.
This is like the real culmination of 3.5 years, guys, to get here. Let's not get tripped by the door now. Okay. His photo.
Harman! Hello! It's chilly.
It's really chilly. Okay, we're looking for a sign that says about this
Right here, look. Is that it there?
Over there.
On the window.
There's two there.
Where?
Across the road.
Yeah, so he must be across the road. He just sent it. Hey! How?
Ah, there he is! Wow! So Harman actually does exist.
He's here!
Yep, he's here.
So cool.
This has been a long time coming. It's going to be nice to finally meet Harman, where you put a lot of trust in someone who's finding a camp van for you, and here he is. He's the man himself.
Executive intern.
Here he is.
Hey!
Wow, we're all videoing.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Nice to meet
awesome
you.
to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, good. How was the trip?
Fantastic.
It was great.
I'll take
Oh,
this
there's
one
the,
off.
there we go, see?
Oh, there
Right
it is.
there.
Yeah. Oh, good, eh?
Oh, awesome.
My van right over there.
Perfect. Wow, we are here. Let's go and check out this van. Okay, Harry, guess where we are, mate?
We're in this city that I cannot pronounce.
Yeah, we can't pronounce the name, but this is a brief look at our camper. We're going to reveal the name tomorrow. Wow, look at this. How cool is this?
Wow, look.
Wow.
Wow.
Look, guys.
Here we are. Well, you can say welcome home.
Welcome home.
That is awesome.
My new welcome.
Okay.
So you
Right.
guys excited?
Yeah.
We're pretty excited. Guys, we're going to quickly sign off the night. We're going to see you in the morning. We're going to give you a full tour of our van.
Yeah.
We're going to introduce Harman properly and go from there. Good night.
Good night.
Well, good morning, guys, from the Netherlands. Here we are. I'm still not going to give you a proper tour of the van soon because I feel like we need to do that properly. I'll give you a little glance of the outside of it. Here she is. Super stoked with it. It's actually far cooler than we ever thought it was going to be. Harman is the coolest dude. He's really decked it out. He's put some really cool little features in there. He's even given us a New Zealand flag, which we saw as soon as we drove down the driveway last night. Really cool guy. We're actually sitting down just having some breakfast with him right now, so I'm going to take you in there, show you our first breakfast from the Netherlands. He's treated us to a traditional breakfast, so I'm going to take you in there now, do a bit of an introduction and show you what we're having for breakfast. See you soon. Okay, good morning, guys. This is our breakfast. Harman's disappeared for a moment.
And this morning we had hagelslag, which is the chocolate sprinkles.
And what's it called?
Hagelslag.
Hagelslag.
Very
And then
nice.
Did he say that right?
chocolate
Yeah, he said it
milk.
right.
Nice.
Yes, this
And
is
then
correct.
chocolate milk for breakfast.
Chocolate milk. We've got eggs, but the best part about this morning, I've got to say, is so this is what we're learning is a typical Dutch breakfast. That's not a cooked breakfast, so it's very different coming from an English breakfast to this. But I'm actually in heaven. This is like cheese,
Yeah, the cheese.
bread.
Yeah.
It's the
We're going to
best.
be loving the cheese. Oscar, what did you have?
He had these
Egg.
hagels.
That's hagelslag.
Oh,
That's
and Oscar's
hagel.
favourites.
Where's it? Show us your peanut cheese.
Here, they don't. Yeah, so since they didn't think peanut butter was meant to be called a butter, they called it peanut cheese.
Peanut cheese. Nice.
So everything's about the cheese.
Right, we're going to come back to you in a moment and
This
do some
one- this-
introductions.
This one's hagel, and this one's hagelslag.
Nice. See you in a moment.
Day one in the Netherlands.
So that was it. That was our first day in the camper van. We stocked up from Harrow's inventory. We went to IKEA, got a few essential items that we thought we were going to need.
Any essential items?
Toys to decorate our room.
Toys to decorate our room. But more importantly, we want to introduce to you Harrow, and he's going to explain exactly how you go about buying a camper van in Europe for your Europe adventure.
And before we set off, we have to introduce you to Harrow, who is the man behind the magic, who has made this happen for us and has set us up to get us ready for our great big adventure. So we're going to invite Harrow in and
Yes.
Come on in, mate.
Hey
Come
guys,
on
how
in.
you doing? Fresh out of church.
Fresh out of
welcome
church,
to our
nice.
home here.
Take a
Good,
seat.
yeah.
So basically, just quickly, while we've got you here, we just wanted to what's your company name?
Yeah, so that's already a tricky question because the name is Harrow in Europe, Europe Road Trip. Some people know us by Happy Camper.
Yes.
CAMPERVAN, because we had this kind of companies before it was CAMPERVAN, but the
So all of
name
the
I
above.
use right now is europe-roadtrip.com
Yes.
or harrowineurope.com. Both
And
is fine.
so what's the best way to get a hold of you?
I'm pretty flexible, so WhatsApp is pretty okay.
Yes.
So you can find my phone number on
We'll put everything
www.
in.
Yeah, we're going to put everything down
make
below.
Sure, all good.
Yep.
So the best way to reach me is by email or WhatsApp
Yes.
or a phone call. All pretty good. Yeah.
Yep. And any silly questions welcomed?
All questions welcome.
And can I also just butt in and say, because we haven't fully explained, but we have been in touch with Harrow since 2018.
Yeah, since
Quite
2018.
seriously, we have been back and forth emailing and planning. At first we were going to rent a camper van just
Yep.
for a couple of months and travel Europe. Then we want to be part of the buyback scheme, and that
Yes.
was before pre-COVID. We'd
Yep.
booked everything, was just about to pay the deposit and get everything sorted, and now we're finally here. So can you quickly explain that it is possible to buy a camper van in Europe, whether you're a single person, couple, family, couple of friends, however you want to do it? Harrow's company is extremely flexible to make that happen. So can you quickly explain the different options for people?
Yeah, so 3 of the most popular options are: 1, the buyback program, in which you would purchase a vehicle in Europe as a non-European citizen. We organize the registration, insurance, road tax, everything you need. We organize it, we put it on the company's name, and this is how you can get and travel around for like a year or 6 months in a motorhome. It will be completely yours. However, we will handle everything, and you will have a guaranteed buyback.
That is a mess. I feel like that's a huge I feel like that's a huge catch for lots of people, because that kind of gives you the comfort knowing that it's sellable at the end. But
you don't have to be like on a foreign market selling something, which is, you know, if you go for like 2 years, you might want to do it, because the difference between a buyback and 2 years is pretty large. That you might want to take that little risk. But for 6 months and then returning and being on a foreign market trying to sell it, see if you get a proper return on investment.
And we can
difficult.
vouch for that, because we tried to go on the eBay sort of equivalents in the Netherlands and Germany, and it's really hard. Don't do that. So we feel really lucky.
But even if you do want to do something like that, you can also get some advice when purchasing something. Right now I'm even building an ebook which explains non-Europeans how to purchase a vehicle, what the websites are, what the best brands are, engine sizes, all my knowledge I just put in there, and that's going to be on harrowineurope.com. There's a little bit of advertising there.
Awesome. That
nice.
sounds
like
so
that.
good.
And so, last question, how long have you been doing this?
So we're a family company. So my mom and dad started in 2001. So it's like over 20 years. So I grew up in this company. My sister took over the rental agency. So also a little bit of advertising for like small rents, like 2, 3, 4 weeks. It's CAMPERVAN.nl. So she does that. And then I have been doing this for already, like, obviously I was already in there like my whole life. But full time I'm doing it now 6 years.
Wow.
Well done.
There's a whole lot of experience in there.
I mean, it certainly made the whole process for us easy. Like, right from the first email, we put all our trust straight into you. And on arriving, and you walk us through the van, and it was
for an amazing welcome as well.
Absolutely, it was nothing. It was nothing you said it wasn't going to be. It was we knew exactly what we're expecting, and there was even a few little added extras in here that we didn't realise was going to be in here, exactly. There was even a bottle of wine waiting for us, so you know.
We had the most amazing welcome. We've spent a couple of days here getting ourselves ready, and we officially feel ready to go now. So thank you very much for everything.
So
makes
cool.
me happy as well.
Oh, that's great. So thank you very much.
Nice,
And we are going to see you on the road.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.